William H. Berkeley's. The path of revenge is straight and narrow in the eyes of the one that has been slighted. But, in reality, it is an ever-branching road that is obfuscated by our own captious perception. These words were written 5 days before the author committed a heinous murder after finding his wife laying in bed with another man. Justice is never found sitting atop a barrel of apples begging to be picked. It is beneath a myriad of hard decisions, trials, tribulations, blood, heartbreak. In our pursuit of justice, I believe you and I may be similar, Niall. In that one way. However, our moral ambiguity forces us to constantly consider our actions as mortals. It's what truly makes us nickel. That is the difference between you and I. And that is the message William H. Berkeley's wished to portray. That is the beacon of light I will follow to the best of my abilities. However, these men who stand before me today, should you call them that, they who would pillage their own people, who would levy coin over the life of a comrade in need, they walked their path to the end. I'm simply seeing them through to its destination.
My name is Keen Decker, and I'm here to invite you to an evening not like most others. An evening where 4 streamers are pitted up against one another in hopes for fame and fortune. Will one streamer rise to the top and unlock fortunes like no other? Or will they all fall victim to the horrors of Marth's dungeon?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Marth's Dungeon. I hope you're all having a lovely evening. We had a little bit of a break from the campaign from last week. We had a game show episode in which Marth and Mr. Gems picked out a couple of fine, upstanding Mekele Ardent Guerrilla Army soldiers and brought them into the castle and did a little, experimenting with some books. Just a little slumber party they had. And it ended up, being great. What a great party that was. But in the meantime, we make our way back to Pivid, who went with the Radiant Knight to meet Niall. And let me make sure everything is all set up here. Perfect. You teleport to this area, Pivid, and it is a large structure. No windows looking outward, with very, very thick stone, kind of just inscriptions throughout the entirety of this room. And the Radiant Knight kind of lets go of your hand and takes a step back. And let me get his voice set up here.
My lady will be with you shortly. In the meantime, feel free to make yourself at home. Do you need anything, Phil Goblin?
Some simple rest will do for now.
As you wish.
And he is going to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Pedro will just Actually, no, he'll let the Radiant Knight do when he closes.
The Radiant Knight is going to just walk to this wall here and post up.
Pivot's gonna head down and sit on that little couch, I guess.
Go to sit down on the couch and get yourself some rest. And are you just resting? You do anything else?
He's like pretty much inspecting the whole room.
As you kind of inspect the room, I guess just give me an observation check.
That is a 26.
You kind of inspect the entirety of this room while being, remotely subtle, polite, I suppose, as Pivot would probably be in this situation. You look off to your left here to see several statues kind of surrounding another statue. And the statue at the back here with its back to the wall has several kind of makeshift flames just kind of protruding from the wall itself. As you kind of take a look behind you, you see that there are 16 chairs surrounding a large stone table at the center. Each of the table, as well as this carpet on the ground, have the Mechalite flag inscribed right on it. Further up, you see an idol? Give me a religion check really quickly.
Sure thing. Believe that is a 19.
A 19. This is a scale of Nial. Several people come to pray here. They levy their sins on one side, and they compensate with something of equal value on the other to balance it out. Of course, the money is not taken, but it is to represent equality. But yeah, several people go to pray these types of totems. And the last thing you do notice as you kind of look over your right shoulder is you see that there are a couple of kind of drapes blowing, and you do not feel any wind.
Magical. Do I have another name to refer to you by, Radiant Knight, or has your moniker pretty much become your name these days?
I am simply known by my lady, as well as the rest, who refer to me as the Radiant Knight. Some, in the past, have called me the Knight of the Realm.
I see. Well, Radiant Knight, where are we?
We are in the court of the 16th Mind. A court that exists solely inside Marcel Spring. A couple of times per year. Much in the past, not as much recently. Acolyte nobles, as well as my lady, and the King of Mechalite himself, would meet here on matters.
And such meetings have dwindled in the past years.
Sorry, I have to chuckle and say. Alright, here we go. Back into the voice acting.
Why'd you turn the voice changer off? You should have laughed. It's the Radiant Knight.
Quite perceptive, fellow Goblin. Yes, matters of personal importance are left to personal decisions these days.
I see.
And a little time passes. Actually, quite a decent amount of time passes. Pivot. It feels like maybe in and around at least the time it would take you to short rest at the very least. You can just kind of chill out here. She has not definitely appeared yet. Seems she's taking her sweet time.
Has your lady had matters to attend to today?
My lady tries to attend to whatever matter she can. She is quite hands-on with her people. She wishes to solve and resolve any problem that she has the time for. I apologize on her behalf.
It's quite alright. I can understand being busy. That's been much the case for myself for a long time.
Yes, yes. Your group has been quite busy, haven't they?
I'm putting it lightly.
And he kind of starts to fold his hands, and kind of just gets a feeling, a presence. You can definitely feel it off of your observation check alone. You feel a almost otherworldly presence kind of enter the room. Something incredibly holy. As this kind of feeling kind of starts to overtake you a little bit, you see a brilliantly bright light begin shining, walking down through a teleporter and out through very slowly into the center of the room. As it peeks...
Note that once Pivot felt the presence, he would stand and turn to the doorway.
Perfect. You stand and look towards the doorway, and as you do, are you looking directly at the light?
Depends on how strong the light is. If it's too much for him, he'll kind of avert his eyes.
Yeah, as you go to kind of meet the gaze of Niall, it is so brilliantly bright that it almost blinds you, and you must look away. You do indeed look away, and she replies, "Hello."
Greetings, Lady Neil.
Hello. And as she says this, she starts to slowly begin to descend. And once again, you hear, "Hello."
Kind of confused, Pivot's gonna look back up.
You look back up, and yes, the light is still just rather brilliant. But you kind of start to look around you, and things don't seem like they did before. The walls begin to almost drip like paint down a canvas. No longer are they solid stone walls with inscriptions on them. They are just big globs that are slowly falling and plopping onto the ground. The once stone table in the center here begins to crack and crumble beneath almost an invisible force and start to fade. And as you look at the Radiant Knight, he himself disappears and becomes a pile of bones. And once again, you hear, "Hello." It takes another step down towards you.
It's still that bright, that holy feeling.
Yes, most certainly. It's very, very bright at the very least, and you definitely get the overwhelming presence of something holy.
Okay. How the fuck? The feeling of this presence, is it familiar from his dreams at all?
Of this presence?
Or does it feel significantly different in any way?
It feels significantly different. Most certainly. As you are kind of thinking in your mind and trying to keep to your senses, these statues behind you begin shaking and collapsing down onto the floorboards here, and kind of being dragged and dissipating into the ground.
Pivot's gonna start sidling towards the door on the other side of the room. Still kind of keeping his eyes on this fucking presence, whatever the hell it is.
Once again, it comes closer to you and says, "Hello," a final time. And Pivot, as it says hello, you feel a jostling at your backpack, or whatever it is that you have, your satchel. And a book inside begins to rumble very heavily.
Pivot's gonna kind of keep backing away towards the door while he pulls the book out.
You pull the book out, and it is Soliet's diary. It flips open, the pages just wildly turning, and almost like a wind is just forcing them through. And finally, after several pages of you seeing simply hello, it lands on a single page that says, "Hello. Just to say hello to him again is all I could ask for. But of course to stop there after all this trouble would be such a waste." And as you kind of looked to read this, you look down to read it, everything disappears, including the light and the bones. And as you kind of come to your senses, you arrive in a room. And, Soliet, who is kind of bound by several wires and cables to a you kind of look up to the ceiling, or what once was a ceiling above you, and you just see a plume of darkness, and the cables descend from there and into her. She says, "Don't you think, darling? Well, Pivot?"
Well,
Well,
this is
indeed.
quite the surprise.
You can't imagine how hard it was for me to keep that poker face. Pretending to be such a regal royal knight. Pretending to be, well, Niall. It takes a lot out of a girl. You know how it is.
Quite.
But just seeing your reaction, it was purely worth it.
I assume there's more to this than a mere point of enjoyment.
Oh, yes, of course, silly me. And she kind of stands up. She was working on what kind of looks like was Tim Tam for sure. You see a brain in a jar, just kind of connected to a couple of cables. And she turns and looks around to the rest of the room and says, "What do you think? Do you like it?"
Modeled after your one in Sen's castle.
Yes. This is the place I always wanted. Bits and pieces I had throughout the history of my life, but this is what I really wanted. It's the only thing that feels like home. The only thing that gives me some sort of reprieve.
And Pivot's gonna kind of fully observe the room.
You look around the room, give me an observation check.
10.
Yeah, you kind of just, after the initial shock of, preparing yourself to meet with Niall, and then this, you take a look around the room, and it seems just like a regular house. The wood floor entry with, like, the little mudroom area. She has a kitchen, just with a couple of, appliances. But it looks to be pretty much the same exact structure as the one in Sen's castle. And yeah, like I said, down below you here seems to be an almost prototype-like version of Tim Tam.
A version 2?
No, this is just simply a memory that I like to revisit. Making him just so sweet. He's so cute, isn't he?
I will not deny that. He's pleasant to have around.
Yes, I miss him so dearly. Always brought him flesh treats. And he would always fend off the monsters in the dungeons for me. What a heroic little guy. Goes over and pets him. However, I didn't bring you here specifically to just reminisce. I thought about things, and last time we spoke, maybe my appearance, albeit a bit frightening, maybe it pushed you to a decision that you just weren't thinking clearly enough. I feel like you haven't considered all of your options, darling.
I've been considering a lot of options.
The group that you are currently with, the hulking oaf, and the so pleasant prince. Oh, I suppose king now. You all, I believe you know, have no doubt in your mind, no chance of dealing with Niall.
Directly, no.
And how would you think indirectly that you would?
Pivot just looks at her.
And she kind of kneels back down and starts working on Tim Tam. You see, for several years, actually lives within my own life, I had to deal with exactly the same thing. The feeling of absolute helplessness when it comes to Niall. She's a bit of an overwhelming force. Not only in personality, but, well, you've seen what she's done.
I read the journal as well.
When you spoke to me, well, I simply took a guess. I believe you said you made a promise to y'all? What might that be?
You gotta make me pull up my note sheet, bro. What the hell?
I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. There
Not
was
so much. Not so much a promise from me to her, but from her to me, on behalf of my mother, apparently.
If there's one thing you need to learn about gods, darling, is there's never just a promise from a god to you. There's an equal contract in order. I'm sure she's expecting something from you in return.
That's what I had anticipated in this little scenario was. But admittedly not.
And no doubt in your minds, you also realize that, and she kind of steps up and begins walking towards you, and presses her hand to your heart. And as she does, everything that she's doing, all the things that you're feeling, feel incredibly real. And she says, you probably have no doubt in your mind that your soul isn't your own, darling.
Not the one residing within me, no.
No. It was quite the anomaly, I have to admit. Having my own dear Pivot try to take his own life. Such a terrible thing. Always choose life, of course, yeah. But what really caught my attention was when they were performing on you. They couldn't find a soul of your own. Quite an interesting thing, don't you think?
Indeed.
However, yes, after quite some time, a little bit of fiddling around, and after much of the dismay of one of the doctors who attempted to prattle with it, they found that your soul belonged to Niall. Just a small, little tiny fractionary soul, residing in a tiny fell goblin's body.
I imagine you wanted something to do with it then.
Me want something to do with your soul? Niall's soul? The only thing I want from Niall is for her to croak, darling. However, in order to do that, we, and you hear a large kind of murmur of just voices of thousands and thousands from above, just...
you could see, it's the only part of Pivot's face you can see. You see his face, his mouth like kind of twists into a frown for a brief second before he smooths it back into emotionless.
We need to ascend. And I believe, while not a necessity, but it would make me rather happy if you would join me in this matter. You, only you, I couldn't care less, really, about the rest of your oddball comrades. None of them interest me.
That begs the question, why me?
Well, quite simply, darling, you remind me quite a lot of myself when I was younger. A mother who would do anything to keep her child safe. In doing so, giving her own life to a wretched... And she kind of says wretched, and the voices from above also follow in the similar tone. Wretched! woman. Who would try to keep that from you? Enslave you, make you do things, and always have a watchful eye over you? Well, while that was Niall for me, and while I am that to you, I would consider what we have going forward much more a partnership. I want no control over you, Pivot. I simply want revenge. I simply want my Renthal back. I could have simply just been happy with such a thing. Could have lived a wonderful, happy ever after with my dear Renthal. Hadn't that hulking Turliad come along and up and killed him? Really put a stake in my plans, didn't it? That's all water under the bridge, though. I forgive him, Thames. I can look past it. I can look past that prince of yours. Should you simply join me? I could teach you endless things, Pivot. You could have all the power sitting at your fingertips. You could have a soul of your own. What say you? I would let you continue to travel with your companions, and I would expect you to say nothing to them. However, you can do as you please, so long as it doesn't interfere with our goals. All I wish is to ascend. Currently, the gods are meeting with one another. They are discussing what they wish to do with me, if they wish to do anything with me. I'm sure, if anything, they would throw me into Dragon Maw for eternity, never let me leave. But I have a feeling that perhaps I might just be able to do what I wish.
And what would give you that feeling? They're
Well,
not usually lenient on tossing everything they don't like into Dragon Maw.
yes, well, quite a few gods tend to not like to interact with the lives of mortals. Throughout history, it's been here and there, catastrophic events. Sometimes the gods' involvements have been quite helpful. Other times, well, yes. Let's just say that they're not too keen on involving themselves in mortals' homes. Along with this trial that Niall is under, the trial of man. That and, well, let's just say that a couple of gods are a big fan of my work.
Trial of Man. I don't believe I'd heard that term before.
Yes. It seems like the gods have decided that Niall's punishment should first come from humanity, from Nickelkind. Once judgment is passed from them, then the gods will decide her fate. So far as I'm to understand, humanity has not done a very good job at executing their sentence, so to speak.
Well, considering an entire country pretty much waits on every order, I would imagine not.
Hmm. And my involvement with it, really quite so tragic. I'm not here to plead to you, make you feel as if I deserve any of your pity. What I did is all done. I take full responsibility for my actions. However, I can't say entirely that the things that happened were what I wished. Much of my involvement came from the Mechlei government itself. Quite a bit of it from none other than Darling Niall. At the end of the day, well, I'm just a witch who was used for her powers. Much like someone I know. But it doesn't have to be like that, darling.
Three paths, huh?
What's that?
Neo, yourself, the unnamed god of chaos, and lots of offers.
Well, I'm sure all of them have their own form of temptation, but I believe I'm the only one to directly approach you, face to face, unfearing of what your answer might be. You come to your own conclusion. I'm sure Niall will be much more persistent.
Indeed. The unnamed god of chaos would certainly dog my feet any time I slack focus. But I'm afraid I can't really let go of the past so easily.
The crux of all mortals, Pivot. The crux of all mortals. I'm still trying to let go. But instead of letting go, I decided... What's the reason to, you know? There's no reason. After all these years, after all these lives that I've lived, and all the people who wish to step upon me and ruin it, sully everything that I've ever wanted, don't I deserve it? Don't I deserve it to give it to myself? My dreams and aspirations. Renthal was taken from me. I'm bringing Renthal back. That bitch took everything from me. I was under her boot for my entire life. And I think I'll take that back too.
Then I can only wish you luck. But my answer is no.
Oh, darling. I had a feeling. Well, I guess I'll just have to ascend alone. Better luck in another life. She says this, and the entirety of this platform itself fades out. She turns and gives you one last smile, and she too fades. As you find yourself right where you began.
Couldn't have even left me a bicycle. Pivot turns and walks through the gates into Mechalite.
Perfect. Pivot walks into Mechalites. All right. And let me open up the map to the rest of the party here. Actually, let me first just hide the screen.
Well,
I think that went well.
I'm glad you went with the Radiant Knight, you know?
Let's see.
I had a feeling when it busted out a teleport spell, I didn't take the Radiant Knight for much of a magic caster.
Bro, I was resisting the urge so hard to be like, hey, this room look familiar to you? Whenever the fucking y'all room at first.
Yeah, I made sure to fashion them in the same exact shape for sure. Oh man, you could have had that. What? Chat, what? Excuse me?
Let us be clear here. Pivot dodged a bullet. Did not miss out the bag.
Pivot dodged a bullet. Problem is, there's still more bullets.
Yeah, problem is I'm trying to outrun a fucking minigun at this point.
Lalo says lies. Sorry, the map is loading, chat. It'll just be 1 minute.
Can one of like the 1,000 souls in the dragon just be a fucking Lalo who's simping over Soliet?
My queen! Ah, man. Ah, yes, that was.
I mean,
so
was
satisfying.
Lalo ever in season 1? If so, then definitely.
There was two roles in particular that ended up making you kind of miss that was just all an illusion to begin with. The first one was look down as you went to go look at the head. And the second was Pivot trying to spell read the illusion spell. Right, here we are.
Oh, so if I landed that spell read, I would have known out the gate.
Oh, you would have known
huh?
right out the gate, yeah. Which is why I was like, oh, sometimes the dice just know. Alright, here we are. My 3 little pog champs. You are at the gates of Brevaire. You've been set on a mission from Marth to find explosives in the mountains. You're looking for cryolapse. This is something that Thames has worked with in the past. You need 5 bunches of cryolapse. Cryolapse is a... Ooh, why is the... Here, let me get rid of the fog. Fog's being weird. Save the fog. Cryolapse is an extremely heat-sensitive explosive material. They try to even just avoid having it out in direct sunlight, specifically for that reason. So you'll find it usually in very chill places, a lot of the times in mountains and caves. The 3 of you are right at the edge of the Mechalite gate, or sorry, not the Mechalite gate, the Brevaire gate. And you have 2 large mountains to work through. The decision is up to you. Would you wish to go to the northern mountain? Would you wish to go to the southern mountain? You kind of make your way through here.
Can you zoom out a little on the mountains?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Give me also an observation check.
Can I have part of my observation check? I want to see which one goes up higher. Because higher equals colder equals more likely to be there.
Mm-hmm.
15.
I also got a 15.
Let's go.
All right, based on Lookdown's observation check, Lookdown, you kind of look at both of these mountains. You wouldn't realistically know exactly the best place to go into these mountains, but one thing that kind of catches your eye is there is a massive main path leading into the mountains over here. Along the path are several minecarts, materials that have been kind of just like dust and rocks that have kind of fallen out of carts on the way over there. It seems like that is the main kind of mining area at the moment. Thames, you observe the same thing, this large path that goes directly up, but you also kind of, through your own expertise, know that's, how should I phrase this? I will say the mountain that seems a bit higher up would be this one over here. There's certain altitudes on both of these mountains that are extremely high. However, in these mountains in particular, it seems like... Actually, give me a, you know, this will be good. Give me a nature check, Thames.
Okay. That is a 24.
A 24, very good, very good. So, with cryolapse in particular, it grows kind of deeper inside caverns itself. While the mountains kind of seem to be, you know, pretty high on each side here, this one a little bit higher. Cryolapse itself would be down deeper and below. Your best option, based on that nature check, would be somewhere that has just not been... That probably isn't a main road, so to speak.
Hasn't been plundered.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Then I'd point to the southern mountain.
Point off to the southern mountains. And just as an overlook, right now it seems like there are two kind of separate entries into the southern mountains. I'll let you decide between those two when you get there.
Okay. I'll just say, we need to go to these. We aren't going to find jack shit that's worth anything if we go to the places already been tread by so many minecarts.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we get in?
There's usually an entrance if there's a mine. If there's not a mine, sometimes there are caves. And if we can find any cryolapse, then perhaps we can make our own cave entrance.
What does it look like?
Have you? No, you haven't. Picture a swirl. Like piles of feces from an animal, but not brown.
It's a pretty good description.
I think I got it.
Tim was just gonna ask, have you seen ice cream, and then stopped himself halfway through.
I don't think there was ice cream at Bilms, so I'm gonna assume I have not.
Yeah, the ice cream man showed up, you know, once before the, you know, your imprisonment. He was just like, "Oh, here's some ice cream. This is a weird spot you got here."
Alrighty. Is that guard on the wall doing anything?
It seems like this guard on the wall is not really paying much attention to you so much as the giant blood fog that is kind of taking over their city. He seems pretty happy and relieved to see that the Mechalite Arden guerrilla army is kind of dispatching these little zombie creatures in here.
I'm glad you like saying their full name.
What do you say? There's like a shorter way to say it? An abbreviation of some kind?
Yeah. Let me see. What would it be? MAGA. Yes. They're very happy that MAGA is here to protect the city. As you kind of start making your way, you said you're going to head towards the southern. You kind of take a nice long nature walk here. And along the actual mountains itself, doesn't really seem like there's many entries just facing towards the city itself. So you kind of make your way down and around the mountain. You do know that time is of the essence, so you're kind of looking for the proper entry to kind of start off right away. You do see, I will say, probably you make your way around the mountains themselves. You do see that there's one entry here, and there is another entry as you kind of keep walking down all the way through the mountain at the very edge here. Has a lot of signs.
Oh, gotcha. Like, would it be logical to assume that since, like, this entry is so close to the road that the other one's probably, like, the least plundered?
Yeah, I would say so. Whatever you realistically kind of think, yeah.
Then I would kind of just think that, and then just basically, like, motion for us to keep moving, even beyond this entrance.
Make your way down.
Because, like, yeah, the entrance is, like, facing the road and all that, so...
You kind of make your way down. You see that there's definitely some trees that are directly
That's just
affected
been
by
ripped out of the ground. And it is ripped out of the fucking ground.
Look down, discovers a wind.
Oh.
It's what did this? It's out of the ground.
Can I do that?
I was gonna say, you look down, just goes over to the ground next to a tree and just starts to fucking lift the whole thing up.
Yeah, you kind of make your nice nature walk down this way towards the other entry. It seems to be a rather large entry, but it seems like as you kind of look at the steps in the snow, I guess give me an observation check.
As we approach, I say, "Hang on," and then I read one of the signs.
You head up to the side. This first one.
And I read the sign.
This first one, give me a flat 20 roll, add 2 to it.
Okay, my observation was a 21, just so you know.
Okay, so yeah, on top of that, as you kind of walk through here, it seems like the footsteps around the mountains, they tended to stop like miles before you kind of got here. It doesn't seem like really anybody has been here recently.
Gotcha. 17.
This first sign, look down. As you kind of lean down to look into it, these are a couple of words that you have definitely seen in books up until now. It says, "Keep out."
Keep out. I think this sign doesn't want us here.
Hey, look down. Can you just pick up that sign? It's good wood.
I look down. And I look down and then I lift up the sign out of the ground.
Oh my god. Some gremlin shit right here.
I excitedly kind of read all the other signs.
You go up to this
They all
one.
say keep out.
And ask, "Do you want these two?"
Can look down carry all these signs?
Oh my god.
This is like some Skyrim inventory type shit.
I was gonna say,
I'll give you like maybe 3 of these signs if you want them.
Alright, well, I read what's the next one say?
The next one, give me another d20 roll. Add 2 to it.
4.
You do see that it says keep out again, but there is a word at the beginning that says no, which you understand, but then there's one that you can't directly read.
Gotcha. I was saying, because it's one of those things where like I want to be able to like sound it out even if I don't know what the word is, just to be like pass.
So what does the sign say, Keen?
If you make your way a little bit closer here, you'll see that the sign says, "No, seriously, keep out."
What if this is a DM telling us something? Look down, take that sign.
Pull the sign out.
Oh god. You going up to the next sign here?
But
What's
I
a DM?
Hello.
Nah, I didn't say it in the funny accent. Tim's didn't say it.
had the moose antlers up. It's okay.
Oh god.
Tim's just actually has just my voice, but he puts on the accent for fun.
That'd be the greatest fucking plot twist.
Are you headed to any more of these signs, Mr. Lookdown?
Yes. Although specifically, not that I can pocket it, but in the Skyrim sense, I do take the specific part of the sign that says "keep out" and I keep that in like a pocket, or just like underneath my shirt or some shit. I don't know. I got fucking long pants. I got fancy pants. So.
Give me a D20 roll +2.
I get the imagery of look down
20.
trying to shove an entire sign down his pants.
This next one says, "I'm not joking."
I'm not laughing. I don't get the joke.
Dear Lord. This next one, as you walk up to it, give me a D20 roll +2.
15, and I'm fucking wasting all my good rolls right the fucking.
This one, you of course can read. It says, "I will eat you."
I try to look for teeth on the sign.
It seems like there are no teeth on the sign itself.
This sign wants to eat me.
I think that whoever made the sign is saying that they will eat you. I'm not going to lie, I have rarely ever seen a cave-dwelling monster that wishes to eat people that can write legible signs.
I kind of want this sign. And so I take it.
I kind of want it. Take. No,
We're gonna
you
have
put
a
your
good
sign
time.
cap.
Well, I mean, I'll drop signs. I can put signs down, you know what I mean? Like, I could swap signs out.
Yeah, Tim's will also
Hang
carry
on.
signs.
Yeah, you guys can make as long as Alice wants to pick one up, probably.
Nah, Tim's can carry like
Ow.
4, right?
Yeah, we'll go with
That was
that.
as strong as fuck. No, seriously, keep out. I'm not joking. What was, I will eat you.
There's just a sign in front of Look Down's room later that just says, "I will eat you."
Can't wait for Penelope to learn how to read, learn what that says, and be like, "What?"
Look Down doesn't know what it means. It's like, this sign's cool.
Look down just thinks it's funny to have a sign that says "I will eat you."
Do you like
All right.
cautiously touch the sign when you pick it up?
Oh no, because I don't find teeth,
Oh, okay.
and because you explained that it could just be somebody left it there that wants to eat me. All right, DM. What's the rest of these signs say?
You move up to the next one and give me a D20 roll +2.
18.
You read the sign and it says, "Smelly Yams' Mountain."
Smelly Yams' mountain.
And you give me an observation check.
Sorry, hang on, I had to write that one down. Oh man, can we put that on Maxwell's door? What was that? What was that check?
Observation.
That's a 7.
You kind of just it catches your eye as you kind of lift up this sign to read it. That there is some kind of something wet on the other side of it as you touch it.
Ugh. I look at the other side of it.
You lift up the sign and give me a d20 roll plus 2.
3.
You can't read this one, unfortunately. You can only read the word. You can read the words "was" and "here."
If the other word's Vera.
Can I try and sound it out?
Yes.
Okay. I say, I spell the words out to Thames, or the letters out to Thames. Say at least can recognize letters.
It is a V, E, R, and A.
Ah!
Vera,
Let's
that
fucking
sounds like
go.
A name. I don't know who Vera is.
I think I'll leave this one, and I'll go to the next one.
You go up to this next one. Give me a d20 plus 2.
19.
Oh, okay, good. You read the sign and it says "Pretty girls allowed," though.
Okay, I'm adding that one to the list. That one's Maxwell's.
Oh, dear Lord.
Alrighty.
And
let's
you
go
want me to
last
be-
one.
Yeah, reading this last one. Another d20 plus
9.
2. Let's see for this one.
I apologize, but I'm having a fun time.
You can read the word "please" and "I'm." There is one word in front of it that simply, as you kind of sound it out to Thames, it spells "lonely."
Never mind, I take it back. This one's Maxwell's.
Those are all the signs outside.
We'll give the other one to Marth.
Which one?
Pretty girls allowed though.
What the fuck? Thank you, I guess.
He's not here.
Are you taking these other signs, Thames?
If Look Down wants them, sure.
Yes. I think it's because Look Down is going to be super silly and quirky and put them on everybody's door. You can keep the post part, but he wants just the hanging up part.
Oh,
Gotcha. It looks like there's like a little bit to climb to get in there.
Yes, yeah. There's a tiny bit to climb itself. It's not extremely steep.
Okay, well, thankfully we have either really tall and strong or fucking natural acrobats.
Man jumps to the moon.
I launched. Yeah, right?
Let's see. Yeah, how big is this launch? Do you want to do it from like the furthest? You want to do it from the closest?
The closest.
Very cool. From the closest, it's probably, let's see. It's like 8 feet up.
Oh, I got that. I got 13.
Give it a.
Signs and all. Just I hit the top and just clack, 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 clack.
And Alice kind of makes her way over, and she just like looks at you and she's like, "This is the one that you want us to go in."
Yes.
She looks to see that it's like up and that she would have to climb, and she looks back over to you.
You realize once we obtain this, we're going to have to use explosives on people, right? That is far more effort than climbing.
Yeah, but with that one, like, you at least get like a boom, you know? Like, this one's just like. Just
How do you think we get the boom?
Well, I mean, maybe you could go get it.
Thames will just walk over.
And she makes her way over, kind of like. rolls her eyes once. And climbs up.
Yeah, Thames is 8 feet, so he'll just like climb.
Grab and climb up. Alright. Let me grab all 3 here. Is there anything? Give me 1 second. I need to actually just block the player screen very quickly. I need to do something.
Bruh, fucking look down has a 13-foot vertical.
I just fucking.
Bro could dunk himself.
I wonder if all. I think it is. Very good. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. There we go. And give each of you your vision. Ah, shit. Working vision. Very fun. Alright, there we go. There's Thames's vision. Here's Alice's vision.
And then me, who can see perfectly.
And then there's the boy who can see things. Let's see. Vision, distance, vision active. Okay. Bring it back a little bit here. There we go. And reveal player screen in a second here. Here we go. Oh, Alice is not. Her vision's not working. There we go. You make your way into these dark caverns here, and actually, let's see. I can put your night vision on. Dark vision. Dark vision's looking kind of different these days, though. I don't know why.
Thames and Alice are looking forward. Look down's looking backwards.
Don't see anything.
Yeah, look down as you kind of look into the area here. You just see a long stretch of just cave.
Oh, another fucking sign.
Yes. Yes.
Continue walking.
Yeah, you kind of.
What does it say?
If you wish to make your way in here. I don't know who wants to take the lead. You and Alice are rather blind at the moment.
I'll take a signpost, and I'll light it on fire at the top.
Okay. Great. It gives you a little vision here.
Wait, which signpost though?
Oh no.
Any of them, you're keeping the sign, not the signpost.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I have all the signs on me, and just want to make sure that then we can use the wood for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I gotta move you backwards. Don't. Why do I have it like this? I'm such a goofball. You start making your way in here, and you do see a sign with a couple of forks in the road here.
I picked them up.
I see no forks.
Wait, you're picking up the sign you said?
No,
the
the forks in the road.
Ah, got you. Yeah.
Why would anybody leave these here? What?
Just a single utensil.
So there's a fork in the road.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. It's good metal, so we'll take it.
gonna need it to patch up my my armor anyway.
This armor's not gonna fix itself.
Every time we go to look down, just steal silverware.
What does the sign say?
Are you reading it, or is Mr. Lookdown?
I figured Tim's would probably be at the front. I guess I can. I imagine there's an angle where Look Down can also read it.
You can read this one. I got the last 6. It's okay.
You make your way over to the sign, and it's good that it's you reading this one, as it is rather long. It says, "No, seriously, you dumb motherfucker, you should have left. Leave. No, you can't anymore. You're going to die. Die, die, die. You deserve it too. You saw my signs. You ignored them. You are going to die."
Putting the sign in the basement.
Can we get that in Discord so I don't have to write that all out?
No. I'll send it to you afterwards.
Yeah, we have the
Okay.
VOD. I guess pick up that sign too and get that into the collection.
Perfect. And where would you like to go?
I'm gonna roll a 1d4 -1. The dice have said the central path.
The central path. Perfect. You start heading down the central path. Alice will follow you. Look down, are you going the same way?
Yeah.
'Kay.
Yes!
I got it.
Nah.
Oh, you're taking the floor with you. Oh, God, he's
Nah,
taking
I'm
the
just gonna branch off, you know. Maybe the Radiant Knight will show up and take me too.
Let's see. Yeah, so you approach through this kind of fork in the road, and you see that it is just pretty narrow, and there's a doorway at the very end of it.
I open the door.
Are you just opening it as casually as ever? Are you sneaking in here?
Tim's sneaking. No. He's just opening it. He also has a flaming stick.
Yep, quite true. Quite true. You make your way over to the door here and open it up, and it opens up just fine, not locked or anything. You open up the door, and let me just kind of slide it off to the small. Actually, it really doesn't matter. There's no entry there. You make your kind of, you poke your head into the room. Are you observing the room before you enter in?
Sure.
Let's see how much light we get here. A pretty good amount. Yeah, give me an observation check.
New dice tower put into work. That is a 15.
E15. So you see. Also, give me a nature check, if you don't mind. But on your observation check, you kind of look around the room. You see a large amount of kind of just slimy trails, just gliding along the bottom of the cave floor here. On each side, it seems like there are some cocoons, and a creature. 7 of these creatures are kind of just. They seem to all be kind of consuming something, and building cocoons. Above you,
I got a 17 on the nature.
17. These are caustic rollums. They are not necessarily. They're kind of a more common creature. They're not a monster. They are a bug that lives in a couple of places in Necromantia. They mainly stick to caves and kind of climates like this where they can just hide away. They have large teeth on the bottom of their... Normally bugs just have, legs, little tiny legs that help them move. These creatures have teeth on the bottom of them that scrape along surfaces to move them very quickly. Highly acidic.
Is there like acid slime thing flammable?
It is not. It's not.
Okay. Are they hostile by nature?
They most certainly are. They're pretty big creatures, so whatever they kind of see that they can, just size up and think that it'd make a reasonably good meal, they'll definitely go for it. They're pretty aggressive.
Okay. You see, I'm 8 XP away from level 8, and these fellas look like just enough XP to level 8.
I'm with it. Yeah.
Your observation check of 15. You also, in the room itself, see a large... Hold on. A large, kind of plasma-like ball hovering atop the cave's ceiling. It doesn't seem like it's moving anywhere directly, but it seems like it is just kind of sitting there.
Maybe we should save this room to see if we have enough HP for it at the end. Or in character, maybe leave this until later.
Maybe come back with an explosive of some kind.
Perchance.
Sorry, Marth, we used the explosive to assault these caustic rollums.
Bro, if there is like 5 exactly, you'd be like, wow, that's so crazy. Fucking MMO quest. Every time we pick up one of the fucking cryo things, it's like +1, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5.
We just have to sit around for 5 minutes for them to respawn so we can pick them back up.
I will say, as you open this door, the Rollums do kind of notice you. They notice you opening up the door for sure, and they start making their way pretty fast over towards the door. It is your move as to what you would like to do.
Okay, can I wait till they're all right next to me? Then I'm going to burn the fuck out of them.
Yeah. All right. So I'm assuming that you opened this door up fully, then, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I would like to make myself known.
It opens up right to left. So let me see if I can just show it for you. I'll use a dead body to show it's being blocked off. There you go. This is part of the door. That's what's being blocked off. Caustic Rollum number 1 kind of gets here first. Actually, let me roll for these guys. So their movements. Oh, they are fast as fuck. This one can get there first. 4. Oh boy. I will say, so these two kind of get here first. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, yep. 30, 35. Jeez, these things are fast. This one will be right here. These other two, let's see, 5, 10, 15, this one is going to be the only one that can't actually attack you. So they are going to form up into a mob.
Okay.
I'm just going to include this one over here that's on the right too because he's close enough. Let's see how big the mob is. 7 of them. Rules. Mob enemies.
Just real quick, do they have eyes?
They do not have eyes.
Shit.
Let's see. They are a regular-sized mob. All right.
I want to caustic burn them. Or viscous burn them. My bad.
What am I rolling for?
Then they make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's see.
I will also warn the 2 people directly behind me to back up before I do this. I do not want to attack them.
Just read something with the mob real quick. They must succeed on their saving throws against damaging abilities that require them by 4 or more. If a mob succeeds in a damaging saving throw by 3 or fewer, they take half damage. Okay, so they roll altogether a 19, which would be, they would have to clear, it would be a 15 is their actual technical roll for the succeed, or the success.
Okay, yeah, they roll, the DC is 12, so.
You give a big all over the floors here. And how big is the cone? I'll actually have it kind of stick on the ground, technically.
It's a 5-foot cone for 20 feet. So it's like thin but long.
Let's go grab some lava. Lava. And you know, we'll put on some fight music as too.
Also, before I do this, like I said, I would like to warn the 2 people behind me to not be close to me because I don't want to chokeslam them or attack them.
Alice will definitely back away.
I do also back up because as much as I wanted to make a stupid joke about it, there's no way. Look down with no backup.
Back up.
Well, I was gonna do like a lifting, like hunching himself or something like that, but it's fine. I step away from the man that wants to choke slam me.
We'll just right around here, I guess maybe. And everybody roll for initiation. Ooh, as I spill everything on my desk.
Woo!
I caught it.
That's a 6.
That's a 10.
And Alice. Monsters. All right. After Thames spewed flaming hot mucus at him, the caustic Rollums are going to. Trying to think how big this doorway is. You pretty much block the entirety of the doorway itself, which is good. They're gonna use Rollum Glush spray.
What?
Yep, Rollum Glush spray.
Oh, okay. Not what I heard, but don't worry about it.
The caustic
I prefer the way
Rollum
you said it.
tightens its organs and pushes its glush acid to its false mouth and spews acid at 3 targets. Because you're blocking the door, this is only going to be directly on top of you, which I will, you know what? I'll give it to him. I'll give him all 3. If it hits, it deals a certain amount of damage. Okay, let's see. First one is a 17.
Big ol' hit.
Second one is a 7.
Misses.
Third one is an 11.
Hits. How do they miss? I'm literally the only thing in the doorway.
Some of them aren't spewing so good these days. So let's see. 2d6 plus 1 for each of these. Wow, okay, that was minimum damage on the first one, so 3 on the first one. 7. That's 10 acidic damage to you, Thames. And
Okay.
You are now, your status is now primed.
Okay.
The, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is the viscous burn being on the floor like we'll have to roll for that again, or is it just there for acidic?
I'm gonna it's A, yeah, they're for aesthetic, but yeah, B, I'm gonna probably have them roll for if they move to have them not walk on top of it.
Gotcha.
Let's see. They are going to use. Oh, actually, perfect. They're gonna. Oh god, actually, that's awful. They're gonna use convulsive sting. The target must be primed. If within 5 feet of the Rollum, will fire a stinger into the target, which is an automatic hit if it's within 5 feet. Target must make a con saving throw of 13 or higher twice.
Okay.
Also, if these things don't have eyes, what's that thing on the side of its head?
Your false eyes,
Oh.
as it has a false mouth in the front as well. Its entire underside is its mouth.
Fucking, what a liar.
I don't feel like using my will less, or not will less, really, dice of 100 man. So I'm gonna just say that I failed both of those because I literally cannot make them.
Okay. Let's go to 2 failures. So you're going to take. Ooh, Jesus. You're going to take 1d10 organic damage.
Okay.
Not the worst.
That's 6 organic damage.
Okay.
And then, what were your rolls? I got you to know for the cons.
The first one, let's see, a 9 and a 7.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having to do the math in my head because minus 8's weird.
No, you were good. So 2 failures will force the target prone, and they will have a seizure. If either con saving throw is below a 5, the seizures will make you take damage on top of it. But you're having a seizure right now. It lasts
Okay.
1 turn. Because you are prone on the ground. I actually, this is actually perfect. It's the combo, so why not? I guess. Ugh, this is so foul. Target must be primed and prone. It's called juicing the bird.
That's a turtle.
The caustic Rollum itself launches itself at a target. Must have a bonus action to do this. Target must roll an agility saving throw of 12 or higher, but because you're having a seizure, you can't make agility or strength saving throws. Plants itself on top of a target that it sees as vulnerable. The Rollum violently stabs and scrapes, opening up a wound in the target's body, dealing 2d6 dex damage. Let me roll for that. So it's going to be 5 dexterity damage.
Is that rounded up or down?
It is rounded. Oh, for your resistance?
Yeah.
It's rounded up.
Okay, so 3 damage.
It then lunges its glush pouch into the wound. Several cilia microfolds begin draining blood from the target and replacing it with glush acid. This deals 6d6 acid damage and heals the Rollum for the same amount.
Ugh.
Oh, my Hand of Chaos hits them, by the way, before I seize.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's 24 acid damage,
Okay.
and then Hand of Chaos hits them.
And they take... mathing, 11 points of chaos damage.
11 chaos. Okay, good.
I guess it gets healed back up, but still.
Yeah, technically does get healed back up, but yeah, comes through, back up to max, and that is their turn. It is Alice's turn. Let me open up her sheet for now. Alice.
Not looking too good for you there, Thames.
I'm still above 3/4 of my hit points.
Let's see. Open up sheets. Ooh! Alice's sheets.
Now you've done it.
All right, Alice is going to. Man.
Oh yeah, you guys can get close now because I'm seizing.
Yeah, you're on the ground, so people can get on top. She is going to. She's gonna run up to the door. Man, there's a lot of rollums in there.
7, actually.
She's gonna close the door. Okay. And
How they're blocking it, aren't they?
oh, they are blocking it. It's true. She would have to reach back, and they are blocking. Their bodies are. Shit. She's gonna get on top of you, Thames, while you're having a seizure, and she is going to. She's gonna attack with her very sharp sword here. She does hit with a 10. Okay, so that's 2d4 plus 2, and then times 2 because it's unarmored. Six.
Mr. Decker, you died.
I died. Your stream died.
Yep.
No.
Your stream's still going, but on Discord it's
Yeah.
Oh, Discord stream died.
yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that works.
You.
We're back. Okay. Cool.
Like dinosaurs in New York, baby. Woo!
Oh wait, why is it blocking Josh's camera now? Oh no. Help. Help.
Help!
Get that back up.
Help me!
Alright, 10 times 2 to the unarmored target here. 20 damage to this bad boy. And, let's see, she has a bonus action. Also, let me just read something real quick. And roll another 20. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Roll another d20 here. And this one's unlucky. It rolls an 8. She has a bonus action. She is going to... Ay. She's going to attempt to launch herself over here. She has actually, wait, she has half her launch. Let me see if she can make this. Yeah, she can still make it. She kind of launches to the other side here. Gets to this end of the rollums. And it is Thames' turn. Thames is having a seizure.
I would say well last Turliad, but like honestly, they did like 3 physical damage. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right. And look down.
Sweet deal. Seeing as how Alice ran into the room, I'm gonna run to the right-hand side of Thames, and then launch through in between the door and where the monsters are, to land on the other side. And I'm going to pull out Conflict and stab him 3 times.
All right, let's go. Give me those rolls, baby.
Right in their stupid fucking fake eyes. That's gonna be a... It's been a hot minute. 9 to hit.
A 9 hits.
Oh shit. That's gonna be an 7.
A 7 will not.
And that's a natural 1. Okay, cool.
Alright.
So glad I read all those signposts. That is going to be... What was that? 5... 9 damage.
9 damage.
Dexterity damage.
Okay. 9 dexterity. Alright.
And unfortunately, that's about it.
Alright. End your turn, and it's back to the caustic Roll'em. Alice hurt it pretty bad. They're gonna attempt to attack Alice here with... Ooh, actually, this is kind of the perfect situation for it. It's gonna use Fan Out. The caustic Roll'em flattens itself on a surface. Its teeth jet out the sides of it, attacking anything in a 5-foot radius. Has a +2 to hit.
Whenever it does that, will that
Yep,
be
it's gonna
to
set the
avoid the...
burn.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna automatically burn it. It encompasses the surface, so it will set.
I'll roll the damage then.
Yeah, give me the damage.
Did they ablage?
That is 9 fire.
9 fire damage. It is going to take 18.
And it's set on fire.
Okay. And it's set on fire. It is, it's going to use that attack. So for the hits, it is... What did I roll? Let me just first open up its sheet again here. So it is a plus... Where that bitch at? +2. So 18 altogether. If hit, target will take 4d4 plus 2. Dexterity. Six, 8, 11, and that is 13 dexterity damage, and then anything primed takes an additional 3 acid damage. So times will take 14, or whatever the modifier is afterwards. 11 dex, 3 acid for you, and then just 11 dex to look down and Alice. Grab Alice's sheet. Yeesh!
But now my health isn't the nice number. This is bullshit.
It is on fire. It is going to it's gonna move out of everybody's range here. You'll all get an attack of opportunity on it.
Beautiful.
Thames can't. Actually, I guess his turn. It came and announced its turn, so is he just prone?
Yeah, he is prone.
Okay, not seizing.
You know what? Yeah, I guess you're prone. It kind of sucks. You did also, because you had a seizure, part of the seizure, let's just make sure that I'm not gaslighting you. I think you drop your weapon during the seizure as well.
Yeah, but these hands put in work.
Look down, go ahead and give me an attack.
I got a 12.
12 will hit.
For 7 damage.
I rolled an 11 plus 1.
11 plus 1, that'll hit.
So 12. Should I just use the Hand of Chaos damage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is 10 chaos.
10 chaos. And Alice gets... actually, this thing will stay in Alice's. 1, 2.
Who's Alex?
Alex!
Alex.
It'll stay over by Alice. So Alice won't... it's going to roll itself out for the fire. And it is going to take its last action to... It's going to use Roll'em Glush spray once more. It's going to use... Yeah, one of them should be able to... No, well, I'm not going to use it on Thames. He's already primed. I'm going to use 2 on Alice and 1 on Lookdown.
No.
First one is a 19, which will hit for Alice. Another one on Alice is a 12, which will not hit. And then Lookdown... Holy shit. Is a 17.
Damn it.
Let's see, 2d6 plus 1. Look down, you take 5 acid damage. And Alice will take 6 acid damage, and you are both primed. Alright, it is
Okey-dokey.
it is back to Alice. Alice is going to Alex, what do I keep saying Alex? Who is this Alex
Why do you keep
character?
saying Alex?
She is going
You're fucking it up. You're fucking it up.
She's gonna attempt to sneak. Actually, she's gonna attack, and then she's gonna attempt to sneak. So first she'll attack with the unnamed very sharp sword here. Okay, she hits. That's nice. She didn't roll. Okay, so it's just 2d4 plus 2. Five, 7 dexterity, doubled. That's 14 damage to the caustic roll'em. Okay. One of the caustic roll'ems dies.
Hey. Okay.
Gives it a stab right into fucking blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Keen.
Yeah.
Can you roll a 1d2 for me?
You say 1d2?
Oh no.
Yeah, flip a coin.
Oh fuck. You have a coin, Keen?
Right. I got heads and tails here. Heads, I'll let you decide.
Heads Alice, or actually no, heads look down, tails Alice.
It is
Just gonna-
tails.
Okay, get up. Am I still unarmed?
Still unarmed, technically, yep.
Okay, this is really good for Alice. So, or better, I should say, not good. Let's see.
Doom, doom,
Gooder.
doom, doom, doom. Oh no.
Where the fuck did I put my d20, bro?
Luckily, Alice has a good AC, so. Hopefully that comes in clutch.
How do I lose a d20? These things aren't hard to find.
They're fat as fuck.
That is a 5.
5 will miss, fortunately. Yeah, you kind of just stand up, Undertaker, kind of just sit up and then head over to Alice and give her a big zhoof right to the face. but she manages to kind of just dip backwards, places her hands, so she catches herself down before she falls, and she is going to hit a stealth immediately. All right.
Hey, to be fair, honestly, that was kind of useful. I didn't hit, and I got to stand up without spending any movement on my own. So
I will have you give me an observation as well, Thames.
okay.
Ooh.
Dice Tower has deemed a 19.
Stealth. Okay, so you do see Alice as she goes to stealth. The caustic roll him. Oh boy. Definitely sees her. Okay, so she is still perfectly visible to both. And that
Guessing you rolled really low.
Yeah, she rolled altogether a 10, unfortunately. Really low. It is Tem's turn.
I pick up my bill hook.
Zhunk.
I would like to move, I would say 2 to the northeast, just because I don't want, at the start of Alice's turn for her to get chokeslammed. Actually, I'm going to move 1 to the right as well, because Look Down's probably going to move right over, so. And bill hook time. That is a 16.
16 hits, yeah.
That is 16 damage.
16 damage. All right. And oh, sorry. What kind of damage is it?
That is strength.
Okay, got it. 16 damage, and one of them is stuck to the hook.
And that'll, I think, be the turn. Yep.
And Look Down.
I will launch myself over the flames so that I don't burn myself. Landing next to Alice. And as I jump over it, I do like a cool flip where I dip it into the flames, making a cool little. It's just a little cool. It's not gonna add anything. And then stab it down into one of them. Now that it's let's just say searing hot, even though it only touched it for like a second. It's a 9 to hit.
9 will hit.
A 13 to hit.
Yep.
And 15 to hit.
Hey, let's go. All 3.
Okay, so first stack is max damage. Let's go. 12.
12 damage.
9 damage.
Okay.
And 8 damage.
All right. Nice. A big hefty chunk out of one of them, for sure. Deals some pretty good damage. And anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay, cool. It makes it back to the top of the order. And as it does, descending from the giant plasma-like ball down to the ground is a creature. A clawed creature with giant fangs.
Oh, hey, traditional vampires.
Wait, this thing looks cool.
You can, Thames, you can give me a nature check if you wish. Look Down, give me a nature check too.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. Gotcha.
That is a 22.
Okay.
Oh! Hang on. That is a -4.
Oh no. Yeah, it seems like you've already forgotten that something is dropped in front of you. Look down. Thames, you look back at this creature that descended from this giant floating ball, and you recognize it as a Marg. And with the really good nature check that you did indeed get, it is a Tweedling Marg. Normally, Margs are very intelligent creatures who feast on others to sustain their life. They are very much so, yes, like traditional vampires. But yes, normally they are able to... they are the closest thing to something nickel without a soul. These are considered monsters. Not fairly common monsters around the Mechalite parts, though. It is very odd that one of these is just kind of sitting in a cave for sure. Tweedling Margs, they get their name not only because they have a horrifying tweedling screech that they try to inflict on their victims, but they also like to consume birds. And let me see one thing. What level are you right now? You're level 7?
Yep.
Okay. So it's chill. It's chill.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Could I make something with Omnivamp with this thing?
What?
Let's see what it drops here.
Friend or foe?
Oh, it's definitely foe. No, not really. No. unfortunately.
Sedge.
And I'm gonna roll for its initiation here. Rolls a 5, so it's gonna be going at the end. It's back to the monsters, the Caustic Rollums. The Caustic Rollum is going to... What should I do here? It is going to attempt to fan out again. It rolls a 7. It should miss all of you, I think.
Yep.
So it misses with the giant AoE fan out. And then it is going to use directly on Look Down. It is going to use Convulsive Sting. Since it's in 5 feet with you, it just automatically hits. Roll 2 con saving throws.
Cool boy. First one is... Oh, that's right, I have a decent con. 11, and the other one's a 15.
Okay, so you fail one of them. So you're gonna take 1d10 organic damage. And it's gonna force you prone. Here.
Does this go through armor first, or...
This
does it just hit me?
It's a stinger, and it does organic damage, so it'll go directly on your HP.
Okay. Hit me with that d10.
It is 1 damage off the d10. All right, rolling big,
That's
baby.
good.
But it did get you on the ground, and you are primed, so it is going to attempt to juice the nickel. Or sorry, juice the bird rather.
I'm not a bird, though.
Maybe they like birds.
I know, but you can't... If I'm not a bird, how do you juice me if you're juicing the bird?
I think it's kind of inappropriate that they're juicing it in front of us.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. The door's wide open. It's not even a closed door.
No class, these things. Let's see. Prone. So you need to give me an agility saving throw real quick, I believe. Yep.
7.
This thing lunges right on top of you. Yes, it sees that you're vulnerable. It's going to dig into your skin and open up a gaping wound for 2d4 dex damage. That's 3 dex damage, and then it's going to lunge its glush pouch into your wound. And then it's going to be 6d6 acid damage, and it's going to heal for that amount.
I'm guessing this goes through armor, since it's directly on my person.
Yep. Oh my goodness. That is 25 acid damage. And it's going to heal for that amount. 25.
Does my blood do anything special when they take it?
To you, no. It doesn't really seem like... Actually, give me an observation check.
18.
It doesn't seem like immediately it's really doing anything. It drained itself into a glush pouch, and immediately it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything to the Rollum itself. But it does seem like it's inflamed a bit.
Okie dokie.
And that is the Caustic Rollum's turn. It goes over to Alice. Alice is going to attack with the pointy sword. Where are you, Miss Alice? There we go. Come on, big rolls.
Low rolls, please. I'm gonna attack a look down.
For the love of God.
For the love of God!
She rolls a 14, which hits. It's not the additional damage, unfortunately. 2d4 plus 2. That's 9, 18 damage to this creature. Then she's gonna roll another d20. But she gets nada. Nada.
The d20 only gets rolled if you roll a 20.
Oh, that's only for the 20 roll. Yeah, tragic. How much damage did I say? It was 9, 18. All right, and then she's going to attempt to stealth. Give me an observation check, Thames. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, she rolls a 19 on the stealth. And
Nice.
Caustic Rollum also doesn't see her with a 10. So she ends up stealthing. And she's going to move just right here and end her turn. Go ahead, Temps.
Why do we keep facing things that have vocal abilities? I'm gonna use the fucking whip slash thing I got from Harganto. I'm gonna wrap this thing around this thing's neck so it can't scream.
Which thing, sorry?
The Marg.
The Marg, the Tweedling Marg. Let me put it like right here. To be like an exact tile. Actually, let me just make this invisible so you guys can see it. Alright, there we go. And read the whip for me really quick.
Range 10 feet. If it's a 5 feet, it does 2d6 plus 2. 10 feet, it does 2d8 plus 5. But I don't necessarily want to whip it. I more so want to use the chain to wrap around its neck.
Okay, perfect. So you're going to attempt to essentially grapple this thing, put the whip around its neck, which you'll use your action for. Use bonus action to swap weapon. Give a dexterity. It's going to give an agility saving throw.
Okay.
These are pretty agile. Ooh, I like that though. It rolls a 10 altogether.
I rolled a 13.
Perfect. Yeah, you kind of grapple this thing and wrap the whip around its mouth, kind of making it and obscuring it so it can't scream.
Hey, let's go. That'll be the turn.
Okay. And it goes to look down.
Well, look down's gonna do the only thing look down knows how to do, and start stabbing this thing with the pointy end of his sword.
All right, I like to hear it. Let's go.
It's a 13.
13. Yep.
12, and another 13.
Okay. Yeah, all three.
Sweet deal. Even though I'm gonna get fucking bodied if I kill one of them, but that's fine. 11 damage on the first one.
Okay.
7 damage on the second one. And 7 on the third one.
And 7 damage on the third one, okay?
Yep.
Alright, another one of them dies.
Hey, Keen.
Yep.
Skewer it
Can
right
I-
through the chest.
Can I attack look down with the mark? Technically, my weapon is like latched onto this thing right now. So, if it's like, it looks pretty gaunt. I don't think it'd be too heavy, you know.
Yeah, this thing isn't too heavy at all. I'll say yes, because otherwise you're going to be letting go of it, so.
Just Chaos Hand just takes the whip and just yeah.
And more so, like, the Chaos Hand just picks it up by the fucking throat and whack. Fucking, we have a Hulk moment type shit.
What do you roll for your hits? Actually, wait, let's see, kind of charge it in. Are you charging it in? It kind of has like a couple of little horns at the top. Are you kind of like looking to gore or just smash the brunt of his face into it?
Given the nature of chaos, probably whatever does the most damage to both of them.
So it's gonna be face. The horns won't hurt the creature. So you're gonna be smashing its face into look down as like a massive kind of headbutt. Let's see. Let's go with like a D4 and then add your strength to it.
It's just like the action in like old school cartoons where it just shows like look down not looking as he stabs through something and it just like the whoosh, and he slowly turns to see it.
Boom!
This is 15.
15 damage to the Twinkling Marg.
No, I was saying to hit.
Oh, yep, that'll hit.
And the damage is 9.
Okay. Yeah, and this thing, you just kind of ram its head directly into look downs. It bonks both of them, and definitely takes a decent little damage out of the Tweedling Marg for sure.
Does it try to scream but can't?
Yeah, it goes to scream, but it feels like the whip just tightens in and goes.
Sorry, I missed. How much damage did it do to me?
9 damage.
Yeah, 9 strength.
And let's see. Anything else with your turn, Mr. Lookdown?
No.
Okay. It goes to the Tweedling Marg's turn. He's wrapped up. His throat.
Sorry, math is hard.
Covered up. It is going to attempt to. Yeah, it's going to attempt to multi-slash you, Thames, since it's right on top of you.
Okay.
First roll is a 15 altogether.
That'll hit.
D4 on the first strike. This is necrotic. 6 necrotic damage, and then it gets a second attack with the multi-slash. If it connects the first attack, the next attack will automatically crit if it does connect.
Okay.
It's a 13 on the roll.
That'll hit.
That is 6 and then crit, so 12 necrotic damage on top of it.
So 18 total?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And it is going to bonus action. Ooh, man. Yeah, it's gonna bonus action form shift. The Tweedling Marg can transform into a human and gain HP, and speak like a normal human. However, it will, which you can't speak, it will frenzy at the end of each of its turns, and I have to roll to see what it frenzies. So it's going to gain HP, and then at the end of its turn, it's going to frenzy. It must roll 1d4 on evens. It frenzies biting a target, which it actually can't bite, for 3d4 necrotic damage. On odds, it'll bleed itself for minor bleed damage and drink it, which it can't drink. Well, it can kind of like, yeah. But it rolls. It rolls an even. It attempts to bite at the whip. Let's see. It's gonna be 3d4 necrotic damage to this whip. It's gonna try to bite down on it.
Okay, I think it's made of steel.
God.
Oh no, it's made of iron. Either way.
Yeah, still not really biting through that. Yeah, it doesn't. It deals negligible damage to it. Let's just say that. Deals pretty much the extent of like what 1 damage would be to iron. And that's gonna be the Tweedling Marg's turn. It goes back to the Caustic Rollums. The Caustic Rollum. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them left. Yeah. Are you holding the Marg up, or is it on the ground?
I kind of picture that like it's facing away from me as I'm kind of holding it up to like my mid torso. So it's
okay.
Depending on how tall it is, it could be literally off the ground.
Yeah, these things are pretty short, so it's going to be suspended off the ground. It is Caustic Rollum is going to. How do I want to do this? It's gonna fan out first. Roll for this. That's a 10. I think that misses every. Does that hit Thames? I don't remember.
Sorry, what was it?
It rolls a 10 altogether.
That hits Thames.
4d4 plus 2 dex. That is 8 dexterity damage.
Okay.
And it is going to attempt to, since you're primed, it's going to attempt to hit you with the convulsive sting, Thames.
Okay.
Which it automatically hits. Give me 2 con saving throws.
Now remind me, you have to fail both of these to seize, right?
Yep.
You got this.
Okay, I need to use 1 dice of a haunted man since I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Rolled a 2, so that brings me exactly to 13.
Okay. At least you're not seizing, though. That is good. You're just gonna take 1d10 organic damage, and I think you knocked prone. 1 failure will force the target prone. Deal 1d10 organic damage. So you're gonna be knocked prone.
Can I fall on top of this thing?
Let's give it a... Give me a dex check. Give me a dex check as you're falling. You're gonna take 5 organic damage.
That's a fucking 21.
Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah. I'll have this go below you as you go to fall down. It's the shell too. Jeez, bruh.
Tim's is canonically, without armor, 500 pounds.
I am going to have you let go of it from the whip, though, if you do this.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll be giving it a big old seismic crush. 500 pounds.
Like, plus, like, I would say armor for him is, like, what, like, another, like, 80 if it's heavy?
You're pretty massive.
And he has an entire fucking armory on him.
I mean, I'm stumped. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Let's
Don't forget
think.
the signs.
Yeah, gotta take the signs into consideration. Yeah, one of them might be prodding out a little bit for piercing damage. No. Massive. I'll give you a, since your weight difference is just so massive here, and it's a pretty hefty force coming with the fall. I'm gonna give you 1d20 and then also roll a d6. I'll give you like what would be considered like 10 feet of fall damage just with force alone, with how much you're coming down here. But yeah, 1d20 and then 1d6.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
If, like, this is, like, falling on them, and, like, of course Tim's is gonna hold on to the whip, but the whip's there while he's falling, would that do anything to its jaw?
Let's see. Seconds. You're asking me, as the whip is being released, if it's going to hurt his jaw.
Well, it's gonna be released, I imagine, once Tim's falls.
Yeah.
And if your mouth is being held open by an iron thing, and then a massive force hits you from the back of the head, that's like getting curb stomped while your mouth is on the curb.
I'll give you the weapon damage on top of it. What the whip damage would be at the max. Give me the max damage for it from a distance.
Okay, I'll roll that too then. Bro,
You don't see these situations happen every day. So.
Legitimately only in Marth's dungeon. I'd like to see D&D do this. Oh dear lord. That's a total of 38.
Holy moly! Okay, 38. Let me do some math here. All right, that's quite a lot of damage to this thing. I am going to give it a Constitution saving throw really quick. Ooh, that's ugly. Oh no. Jeez, bro. Oh, let me just read something real quick.
Sounds like fine. It sounds like it's fine.
I'm going to give it what is kind of worth three turns of suffocation. Because it did just have its neck kind of cocked back and it was choked. So it is going to fall unconscious for a turn. Yeah, this thing really got pretty fucked up. So, and let's see, that was the Caustic Rollum's turn. I think that was their second attack.
Just obliterated a mark unintentionally.
Jeez, yeah, this is insane. Let's see, Alice is invisible, look down. I'm going to have it attempt to juice again. Thames, now that it's he's prone and primed. The fucking thing is under it too. Okay, so give me an agility saving throw, Thames.
You got
Okay.
this.
This is gonna be exceptionally funny if true.
That is a 13.
Okay, you roll out of the way. It launches itself right on the Tweedling Marg. And, these things aren't that picky. It is going to 2d4 dex. 3 dexterity damage to the Tweedling Marg. And then it's going to hit it with some acid. It's 66. This part I will give it actually half, because it is not primed. 12 acidic damage.
This thing just got fucking comboed by technically another enemy of ours.
And it's gonna move back. I'm going to have it use... Yeah, it'll end its turn there. It goes over to, Alice. Alice has sneak attack.
Body this thing.
Let me grab Alice's character sheet quick. Alright, she's gonna roll. She gets +1 to her damage here. And she's gonna, it's 2d4 plus 2. 3, 5, 6 dexterity damage that doubles up to 12 on the on the Caustic Rollum. All right, and she is going to attempt to stealth one more time. Thames, give me a roll. Good.
That is a 14.
She manages to stealth barely away from you, but definitely from the Rollum, and she's going to move 15, 20, right around here, and end her turn. Thames, it's back to you.
The thing next to me is unconscious. Probably a pretty easy hit. I'm gonna use
Very
a
easy.
bill hook. Is it an advantage, I assume?
Let me
Gonna
read
stand
for
up.
Just to...
Well, I mean, it would be prone, though.
Prone and unconscious.
True.
It'll automatically fail all dex and strength saving throws. Attackers roll with advantage. Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, got a 16. It was almost a 2, so thank God for that. Sorry, thank 4-foot for that.
Thank 4-foot in.
Alright, damage time.
I didn't, come into this episode expecting this to be the way this fight was gonna roll out, and I'm actually very happy.
Ain't that how it always goes?
That's 22 strength.
It's 22 strength damage to Marg.
This is with the bill hook, by the way, so I switched weapons with bonus. Is it hooked?
Yes, it is.
Can I, like, shift it up just a little bit? Right onto the the viscous burn?
With your movement, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Kind of bring it right over, or you probably right here, and then turn it.
Yep.
Right under the viscous burn. It can't avoid this damage technically, so roll damage from viscous burn. It'll be set on fire.
That's 7 fire.
7 fire damage. Alright, and it is on fire.
Alrighty, that's the turn.
It goes back to look down.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do something different. By attacking this once. It's an 18 on the die. As I stab into it, I'm going to launch myself into the square next to me, tearing it out of it, and as I come down, I'm gonna flip it around in my hand and stab it into the guy in the fire.
Okay.
And that's a 19 to hit.
Okay, what was the first hit?
It was an 18 on the die.
Okay.
So it's like a 21. And then a 19 to hit that guy, and then I'm going to pull it out of him, spin it around, and then stab behind me back into the creature, or one of the creatures.
It is pretty badass, Mr. Sherwin. I like it.
Thank you. It's another 19 to hit.
Hey, okay, let's go. Yeah, all those hit.
And then to bounce once more, I'm going to jump back out and back into the original square, slicing my blade on the way out. So that is 6 damage for the first hit.
Man, what's the goal on?
That is 11 damage on the I can't remember what it's called.
The Marg, yep.
And oh my fuck, that's both hits on the the horde is minimum damage. It's another 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Still not so bad.
The Marg's been fucking violated by us.
Yeah, this poor Marg is getting absolutely mollywopped.
Fuck this Marg.
The best part is it's hooked too, so it's hooked in the fire.
Hooked in the fire.
And is that your turn, Mr. Look Down?
How's this horde looking?
You have killed, let's see. I think there's 5 of them left right now.
Gotcha.
The one that you have been damaging looks like it's taken a decent amount of damage.
As a bonus action, Look Down says, need practice, and then lifts the eye patch up and lets the Civilonian out.
Oh shit! Whoa! Alright then. Everybody's here.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? There's a lot of fucking things here. Let's just
roll for the turn order for the Civilonian.
Woo!
Bro, Tim's
That's
has
a
to
2.
attack the Civilonian and it starts fucking attacking him back, bro.
But it's on the other side of me.
What was it? Sorry. You said
A 2. Yep.
Okay, so it'll be here.
And then I will end my turn.
The Tweedling Marg is set on fire, so it's going to take its first burn. 3 damage at the start of its turn here. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's going to attempt to remove itself from the billhook.
Alrighty, that is a DC 13 strength check as action.
These things are not crazy with strength. Yep, it rolls a 9 altogether. It cannot get itself off the hook. So it is going to... Damn.
Suffer in agony. On fire.
It's going to cast a spell. Mirage Flights. So anybody within 10 feet of this thing, everything except for Alice and the Civilonian, roll an observation check for me.
Wait, sorry, I glazed out. What?
Roll an observation check for me.
16.
Okay. 18.
All right. Jeez, this is pitiful. This thing, it cast a spell attempting to make you believe that it is flying in the air above you and not actually on the bill hook itself. The illusion does not take place, however, as you see it directly through it. And it's going to end its turn there, and it upgrades the burn.
Yep.
I'm still confused.
That goes to the Civilonian's turn.
Sweet deal. The Civilonian is going to smack it with its little hate tendril.
Okay.
That's an 18 on the die.
18 will hit.
So then... there's...
Necrotic damage too, bruh.
Yep. 9 necrotic damage.
Okay, 9 necrotic damage. 6.
Yeah, have fun healing that. And then, as a bonus action, we'll form shift into a crap. What is it? It's gonna use its form shift to
Make it into a shadowy
become
creature.
incorporeal. Yeah, and roll a sneak. Holy shit, that's a 19.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah, have fun. That's a 19 on the die. So that's a 21 or 22 total.
Let me just open the Civilonian sheet real quick too. Okay. All right. So you just want to just make it stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it's form shifting. I get to roll stealth when I form shift.
from its form shift.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's back to top of the order. The Caustic Rollum.
Shadow. That's what it shifts into.
Caustic Rollum is going to. It's gonna fan out once more. The classic fan out as it hits multi-targets. Okay then. Jeez. Luckily it gets a plus to it, so it's a 3 altogether. Misses everybody with the fan outs. It is going to.
Is that kind of a crit miss?
No, technically, since it has the plus to its modifier.
Gotcha.
If it was level 5 or below, yep. It is going to attempt to roll them Glush Spray, Thames, Look Down, and the Civilonian. Right. With the Civilonian, it rolls a 19. With Look Down, rolls an 11.
Oh my goodness, it misses.
It rolls a 7 for Thames.
Misses by 1.
2d6 plus 1, and it's going to be primed. Oh, actually, no, it's stealthed. It can't see it. It's going to use...
Also, you can't attack the Civilonian while it's in shadow form.
Yeah. I forgot that it form shifted.
Yep.
It's going to use that first attack on you, Look Down, so one of them will hit you here.
Son of a bitch.
So, 4, 9... that's 10 acid damage. With its last one, it is going to... It's going to hit you with the convulsive sting again. So give me
it's a con
2
save, right?
cons. Yep.
Yeah! That's cocked. So the first one is a 9.
Okay.
Second one is a 13.
Okay, so you only fail one of them. So that's
Again.
1d10 organic damage, and you're knocked prone. That's 4 organic damage.
Okay.
And it goes to Miss Alice. Jeez, man. It's so scary. Mob fights are so terrifying.
It's looking a little rough.
Alice is going to...
Keep thinking, if I kill one of them, there's a potential that Thames will hit her.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the idea at this point. Jeez. Yeah, she's going to approach the Rollum here again. Actually, she can't get from over there. Damn. She would have to like go all the way around. That'd be really... Actually, no, this is a shadow at this point, so she can technically hop right over here. She's going to come out of stealth. Attack this son of a bitch. Fuck! These rolls are tragic. Okay, so she gets -2 damage on this roll, unfortunately. That was freaking tragic. But she's rolling pretty good damage. 6, 8, so 6, 12 damage to this creature. Where's he at? So many tabs open. Alright. And she is going to once again try to stealth. Thames doing observation. The Rollum sees her.
2.
She does stealth for you, however. And it is Thames.
I'm just gonna twist the bill hook in a little further. You know, basically I just want to attack it with the bill hook again.
Okay, for the twist, I gave this to you for the unholy one, I think it was. So you'll do half the damage from the normal.
Well, it's kind of just flavor because I could just take it out, and if I hit it again, it would be, I guess. Hey, I'll just take it out and risk it getting unhooked, I guess.
Okay. It is indeed awake now.
That is an 18.
Yeah, an 18 will definitely. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's see here. That is 20 strength.
Sheesh. Alright, this thing's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough. Anything else with your turn?
I'll just like kind of shift it around in the viscous burn. Like nothing mechanical, just flavor, you know, make sure that it's burning every aspect of it.
And roll for damage.
Alrighty. That is 9 fire.
Your opponent is at your mercy. Choose their pitiful fate.
And then
So I will kind of like, with the attack, I'll just kind of go directly for its like throat area. I'll kind of like aim lower because I don't want to hit it in whatever's in its throat because I think it could be a useful component. So I'll just like do that and kind of move it around in the fire a bit and toast it up like a marshmallow. Then as soon as I see it's like lifeless, I'll kind of take it out and then kind of like spread it along the ground to try to put out the fire so I can steal its organs to put it as bluntly as possible.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna go attack Look Down.
Oh god. Gently puts down. Dong.
items. What's
Oh, Josh, whatever I'm about to do to you, know that Keen did this to you. Are you armored right now?
Still kinda, yeah. I got some on me left.
Okay, that is good. It won't
Yeah.
get doubled twice because I crit on you.
Oh,
Holy great guacamole.
Keen, why? Why did you make it after every kill?
Well, you know, someone traveled to the Chaos Plains. I did ask them.
Yeah, but you came up with it.
My beautiful mind.
What the fuck?
So since you're not armored, this is the piercing part of the billhook, which is, yeah. So, Mr. Sherwin, you take 32 piercing.
Hang on a second here.
So that's
that's
half to your
2d8.
armor, half to you. Yeah.
So that's
Round up on the armor side.
the armor gets destroyed partway through this.
Okay. So you would just take the remainder.
Okay. Yep.
Look down. I would say that you kind of just hear. Look down. I'm sorry.
Look down with the freaking billhook in him, bleeding profusely. I know.
Tem's going through his pivot arc right now.
Everything looking here.
Things, the more things change, the more they stay the same, eh?
Oh, things are looking. Alright, that's Thames' turn.
Uh-huh.
Look down, it is your turn. You are bill hooked.
I stabbed the thing in front of me.
Get over here.
I do look at the Civilonian and point to Thames, because even though he has the billhook in me, and I just say, friend, don't hurt and then I stab into the creature in front of me.
Alright. Give me that triple swing.
A 7 misses, right?
7 misses, yep.
Okay, 2 hit. Rolled an 18 on one, and then a 11 on the other, or 12 on the other, rather.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 hit. 11 on the first one. If I can pick up my d4s. And 8 on the second one.
8 on the second one.
And as a bonus action,
Give me 1 second. You end up killing one of them.
Bro, fucking attack look down to get in. Why?
wait, do I not get my bonus action first?
What was your bonus action?
To meditate.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, my turn just went, so technically my reaction's spent. You're good.
Yeah, he spent his reaction.
Oh.
If it was 1 turn earlier, that would have been really bad.
And then as so basically as Look Down feels the pain in his wherever he got bill hooked. And he stabs the 3rd time and he pulls back. He takes a second to breathe. Refocus himself. Focus on the pain, or focus the pain away best he can. He's used to this shit. And will heal himself 2d12 because I don't want attempts to accidentally kill me.
Alright, get that fat HP back.
As soon as I find any of my d12s, I think I only
Hi,
have
Pawn.
2.
Is this the hit Mark's dungeon from Markiplier and Squad? Yes. Yeah.
Hick. Okay. Okay. I just healed 24 points. Holy
Alright,
shit.
there we go. It's like nothing even happened.
Oh no, plenty definitely happened, but
Your wounds
that'll
start
be the end of my
forming
turn.
in around the...
well, this is gonna hurt when it gets pulled out.
And that's your turn. It is... Okay, Twiddling Mark is dead. It is Civilonian.
Sweet. Is there like a way to make a check marker on? Yeah, I'll ask after. The Civilonian is going to, since it can't reform, go to the other side of the Rollums.
Yeah.
And then apparate and attack.
Okay, coming out
And-
of stealth.
Because of its ability, when it comes out, it automatically hits with a sneak attack if it was successful on its previous sneak. Yeah, a sneak attack performed by this creature will automatically connect with the target.
And then, yeah, roll me the additional sneak attack coming out of it.
The sneak attack is just going to be a +2. Or
Yep.
do I roll a second time for this? Because it's based on the stealth from the last. Correct.
Let's see. No,
This
yeah,
says
you roll a second stealth check. The creature rolls a
Okay.
stealth check and the additional damage. Yep.
So that's a 17, so still +2. Cool. And 2d6. That is 6 damage.
6 necrotic damage. Caustic Rollum. Alright.
And that would be it.
Back to the monster's turn. It is going to... Wants one of you to fall down. It is going to, first, it'll start off with a fan out, the usual. Ooh, it hits an 18. Okay. So it's gonna hit all. Civilonian is not gonna take damage from this. 4d4. Push 2. Hey! That is 11 damage. 11 dexterity damage from the fan out. And it is going to... It is going to attempt to convulsive sting at Thames again here. Give me 2 con saving throws.
I believe in you, Thames.
Fail 1, gonna use Dice of a Haunted Man because I rolled another 19.
Okay. So it's just the 1d10 organic, and you're not prone. Technically, let me go have a look down at everything here. That is 8 organic damage.
Okay.
And then it is going to... you're on the ground. It is going to attempt to juice. Give me an agility saving throw.
$17.
17 will do. Yeah, it tries to jump on you, but
Nice.
ends up missing. Very good. And it is back to Alice. Miss Alice.
Alice. Sure it's not Alex.
Alex. She is going to attempt to... No, it has to be humanoid. Oh, that's so tragic. It'd be pretty cool if she hit it with that. She's going to hit it with unnamed very sharp sword. She rolls a 9, so 2d4 plus 2. Okay. That's max damage. 8, 10, 20 dexterity damage. Not too shabby.
How many more are left of this thing?
You are down to... Hold on. Oops. You're down to 4 of them.
Oof.
She is going to see that this thing is, Actually, you know what? Let me roll an observation. See how observant Alice is feeling. She's not going to do anything. She's going to attempt to stealth. Which is good. Okay. Roll me an observation. She stealths from the creature here. She's a sneaky little thing. And that will be her turn. It goes back to Mr. Temsathy.
Oh no.
Gonna stand up. Gonna attack the funny bugs.
Can you take the billhook out of me first?
It already out of you. I fell.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Okay.
fell down to the ground.
Also, how did I attack it with the bill hook if you were still in it?
Let me off!
Yeah, can you take this out of me for it? Just picks up, look down with the billhook still in, just beats people. Does blunt
Feels
and piercing now.
Bad man.
That is 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
It's 20 strength.
20. Alright. Big damage. Very nice.
And Did any of them die? Otherwise, that'll be my turn.
Nope, nothing yet. It is back over to look down.
Ready to go down on this next turn. I kind of I look down slightly before I swing into this thing, as I just wait. But I do just attack it 3 times. Natural 20 on the first one.
Okay.
It's a 16 on the die for the second one, so a 19.
All right.
And 16 on the last one. So
All of it. Yep.
cool. Let's do the natural 20 first, I guess.
Come on, baby, give the big damage.
Aw, man. 18 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then 9 damage again.
Okay.
And 11 damage on the last one.
One of them dies.
Cool.
Brace yourself.
That's an 18.
Son of a... Yep.
Look, me rolling well is like not a good thing here.
I know. I know.
Bruh. That's a 22 strength.
Alright.
Someone take the bill hook away from this man.
Don't let me touch you with the bill hook. And zook, right back onto the bill hook. You go.
Okay.
Let this man walk out of the house armed.
Literally armed to get this arm off of him.
Yeah, for sure.
Arm's not even the problem.
It's part of it though.
As a bonus action, can I purposely try to bleed onto his cursed hand? Like, I know I am opened more than enough that I am bleeding.
Sure.
I just look down, purposely just tries to, like, whatever the fuck he can for an open wound and just pour it onto his hand.
Let's see. How do we want to do?
Does it do anything?
Oh man. Onto the chaos sand. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I haven't counterattacked this thing like 3 times. Can I roll for those?
Sorry. What was that?
I haven't used the hand to counterattack this thing like 3 different times.
Yeah. I'll allow you to roll for it.
Is the counterattack also a reaction?
No, it just happens.
Oh.
You just do.
Like, Thames doesn't even control if he counterattacks. That's why I was asking if I can roll. It's like, it's not, hey, I want to. It just does. That's why it's sad if Agatha tries to attack Thames.
Look down. As you do bleed onto his hand, it seems to soothe it a bit.
Oh shit.
It no longer is pumping furiously. It is now just slightly palpitating. And then where were we at? That was the end of Mr.
The makeup wax with the hand, it takes 28 chaos.
28 chaos. Alright. Another one's looking kind of rough. It goes over to the Sibilonian.
Cool. Cool. It's just gonna whap him. It's gonna do it now. Old fashioned. Smack him with a tendril. That is a 13.
13 on hit, yeah.
Okay. Wait, yeah, you're on the. I rolled a 10. Am I right with a 13? I don't know if you're actually still on the Civilonian thing or not, but
Let me open it up. For the hate tendril?
yeah.
You rolled a 10. It would just be the 10.
Oh, it'd just be the 10? Okay.
Yeah, it would just be the 10.
The 10. Ooh, it's actually not bad. 10 damage.
10 damage. Let me mark that for the...
Necrotic damage.
Poor caustic Rollum is looking like it's about to evaporate into thin air. It's looking like it's been mutilated by multiple damage sources.
Good. Fuck this thing.
It is back to the monster's turn. The monster is going to once more. It's going to use its fan out ability.
Whack.
Give it a big old whack. It misses with a 3 on everybody.
Okay,
Yeah.
it takes 9 chaos.
9 chaos damage to this Betty. One of them dies.
It's not Tim's turn yet, so we're all good.
And now there are just 2 left. So it is down to just an additional action here. It is going to... Man, it is surrounded. It's gonna roll him Glush Spray, Thames, Look Down, and Alice. Or actually, it doesn't see Alice. And the Civilonian. Look Down, it rolls a 14.
Yep.
Thames, it rolls a 16.
Yep.
Civilonian, it rolls a 5.
Nope.
So 2d6 plus 1. Jeez. That's 13 acid damage.
Look down goes down.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
It is
Yep.
9 acid damage to Tens.
This is literally at 12 HP.
Look down. As you go down, your eyes kind of just roll in the back of your skull. You hit the ground very, very hard, as it seems you are completely exhausted. You have not taken a sleep. You did get, the effects of a long rest. However, you not have slept yourself. And as you fall to the ground, everyone in the room hears, and with corresponding to the beating of your heart, you feel a thud on the ground as the rocks on the cavern just pop up and down. And once again, and your eyes roll back, and they are glazed over. No longer a pupil there. And you speak from your mouth.
Worms. No, that simply won't do, will it? This pathetic, body serves me no good. Serviad. Play with them, insect.
And everybody roll for me a Constitution saving throw. Except for look down.
Oh boy, howdy! Thank goodness for that.
Ooh, okay.
No, guys, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
I rolled a 15. I used my final dice of a haunted man.
All right.
Still fails though.
So it's a 15 altogether with the dice of the haunted man.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have to roll for Alice as well here. Oh. All right. Alice passes out. Thames, you pass out. The Civilonian, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 3.
The Civilonian passes out. The Caustic Rollum kind of just waits here, shaking with just the two of them. And as this kind of a massive quake of energy just pulses from your body and knocks everyone prone, making them fall asleep, your body begins to detach itself. Your limbs start separating from one another. Your fingers begin separating from one another. And in the center of your body... Oh, man. You know what? I won't... No. There's no one awake to see it for you. Serviad appears from the center of your body with a massive claw mark on his back, and he screams. Ah! Ah! And he is going to... Let me grab his token here.
Does Lookdown witness all of this? Feel all of this?
Yes, you are most certainly from almost an outside perspective witnessing all of this happening. Serviad appears kind of from the center of your body, the center of your mass. And you respond to him saying,
Deal with them, worm. I want their heads.
And Serviad looks back to you and says, Champ, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why does my back hurt so goddamn much?
Silence! Do as I command.
And searing burn marks from the claw marks in his back begin to ignite and then turn aflame. And look down. Welcome to your secret tech. Let me just grab something really quickly here.
You know, it's cool. Just put all my friends in danger.
Welcome to the club.
All right.
By
Let me just read all
having
this
the
really quickly.
fucking... So, my theory was kind of correct, huh? Glad about that one.
Ooh, okay. Let me just read all of this. Let me just, make sure everything is good here. Jeez. Alright. Give me 1 second here. Share. Restricted. One with link. There you go. Copy. And where's Mr. Feo say off here? There he is.
Oh boy.
It's your turn.
Oh my fuck. Okay, yes. You know.
It's your turn.
What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, no, cool. Sure. Fucking okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Hang on. There's a lot to take in here.
No, you're good. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I was sick cause he only has one attack, huh? That's
go to your features. You have a
okay.
couple of different attacks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Pivot ain't even there to see it. Oh,
No.
happy day.
No one's awake to see it.
This is perfect, actually. This is very in character, actually. Oh my fuck. You know what? Since it's a whatever monster, I'm going to use Tradic Ract
Okay.
and use Fissure to strike the ground, creating a rift, and any target within a 15-foot line from the strike must make an agility saving throw of 13 or higher, or fall into the rift, taking 3d10 fire damage. If the target passes, Serviad gets a free attack on the target. So yeah.
How much? What was this throw? It was 13.
13
Ooh,
agility.
Actually, wait, I don't know if it does fail. It
Come on, baby, I
actually
got the
does
D10
fail.
for it.
It does fail.
Beautiful. So since it's a mob, does it technically take this damage twice?
Yep, it'll take the
There's
damage.
two of 'em?
It'll take the enhanced damage. Let me see what it would be for the mob do. March dungeon.
What the fuck? Yo, we both just fucked when it comes to divine. What the fuck?
It'll take 1.5 times damage.
Alrighty. Ooh, that is 20 damage.
20 damage on the rolls.
Yep. Yeah, fucking Serviat, I guess, just takes his fucking sword out, strikes it into the ground, creating a line that opens up into a rift underneath the creature as it falls through, and flames just come shooting out from the chasm.
Yeah, both of these creatures fall into this giant fiery chasm. Barely are able to kind of keep themselves from just being encased into it entirely. They are going to take, because it was 20 on the roll, it is 30 fire damage. Okay. Ooh. All right. And they are set on fire. Anything else with your turn?
I don't see anything that says bonus at, unless I can technically use drive-through?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Serviat is just going to use 30 feet of movement to circle around this thing and then run straight through it. Wait, it does an additional? That means I have to do an attack as well? Oh my fuck. Okay, yeah. Runs through it, just dragging the blade along through the creature.
Just
So that's a 12 to hit.
a 12 will hit, yep.
Holy fuck. This is... hang on a second here. 23 damage.
23 damage. All right. All right. All right. Another one is looking very bad. Not so good for sure. And you end your turn there, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I don't see a
stick
bonus action.
roll'em is hooey. It is going to attempt to Roll'em Glush spray Serviad here.
Okay.
This is so
Go for
poetic.
it.
This is really poetic. It nat 20's the first roll.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
10, 13. It really, like, with every single just fiber of its being, fires this Glush spray at Serviad, and it goes whoosh, right in his face and goes past him and hits the acid onto the floor, kind of just combining with the viscous burn that's there. Serviad looks on, uncaring, at this creature. It is going to, seeing as it could not harm Serviad, it is going to attempt to, oh, jeez. Ooh. It is going to attempt to, juice, look down here. It's going to try to jump on top of it.
Does he technically get Lash of Fatality?
Let's see.
Because he got struck,
Yes.
technically?
Yes, he does.
So he just vanishes. Oh my fuck.
And then you do get the damage as well.
Do I do this right away or do I do this after he attacks Look Down?
We'll do it after he attacks Look Down here. He'll
Okay.
hop on top of Look Down. Let's see. Oh god. It is going to, since he can't move, automatically deal the dex damage. Oh wait, it was d4s. It's 3, 4 dexterity damage. That Look Down simply absorbs into his body. It is going to then roll the 66 as Look Down is primed. 5, 8, 13, 15, 23, 25 acid damage as it attempts to absorb the blood from your body and replace it with acid. But as it does, it seems that it begins being dragged into your body, Look Down. And it seems like it's unable to escape. It is not going to heal a single thing. And
Does that also mean I get healed like 29 HP?
yes, sir. And
Oh my
it is Serviad.
Fuck.
Last
well,
fatality, should you want it.
I would say Lash Fatality comes out, so he gets to do 3d10 and it counts. Wait. Appears for the target and attacks him for 3d10 damage with an automatic crit. It says if hit, so I do have to swing. I do have to swing for
Yep.
this attack.
Yep,
Okay.
you do have to swing for it.
That's a 19 on the die, so that hits. So fuck this guy. Oh boy. That's 30 damage.
All right, 30 damage to this creature here. It is down to just one left. The one that is kind of just trying to gluck you.
Fuck this guy. Man, I really want to use the other one, but I'll save that for another time. He's just gonna do, I guess, the same. Yeah, I'll just do the same thing because I legitimately don't see any reason why I would never use Tradic Ract. So he's just gonna try and but like it's great because you're used to Look Down, who does it savagely, and this guy is like genuinely just good at fucking using a weapon. So, Yeah, I'm gonna use Tradic Racked. He's gonna lift his sword into the air and then bring it down once again, slamming it into the earth. Give me that
Alright.
beautiful 13 agility saving throw.
It is currently attached to your body. I'm gonna give it a. Instead, I'm gonna give it a strength saving throw to try to move you. And it rolls an 8 altogether.
So then it will take the 3d10 fire damage.
It drops it into this chasm.
Does it bring look down into it?
It brings look down alongside of it down into it. For the fire damage, roll that for me.
Why is this a good thing that that's happening though? 12 damage total. 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. I forgot that it also didn't take its fire damage to begin with here. On the last turn, it didn't get to put it out, so it has upgraded the fire to level 2 fire. And, yeah, as it kind of comes back up, it kind of like rears its head and puts Lookdown's body back up on top of it and attempts to get itself up. Both Lookdown and this creature are kind of blazing on fire at this point. And anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the movement thing again because I use my movement to do it. Backs up and backs up, comes zooming in. Hang on a second. There we go. And that's a 16 on the die, which is jeez Louise. 29 damage.
Your opponent is at your mercy. Choose their pitiful fate.
Alright, feeling like a fucking main character right now. As the Roly Fuck is slowly falling into the pit and Serviette circles back 15 feet, takes the blade, holds it in a charge position ready, and then just comes flying into it, stabbing into it, through it, splitting it in half as its body just goes up in flames, and then the rift close, crushing it behind him.
And that is the end of combat. The three of you are still kind of conked out for just a little bit here. Serviad Daniels kind of, after destroying this creature entirely, quickly turns back over to you and sees that your body is completely burning and that your limbs are separated. And he panics, gets down to his knees and says, No. I'm sorry, champ. I don't know what's going on. And he attempts to pat it out. But it seems that he simply cannot. He attempts to grab your limbs and connect them back together. But after a second to observe you, he sees that your limbs are reattaching themselves. And as they do, the fire poofs out like a wick. And you wake up, look down once more.
What was that?
And Serviad Daniels kind of turns to his back and looks and attempts to feel the claw marks that are no longer there. I don't know, champ. I was worried about you.
I look over to Thames and Alice. Is they're okay?
Yeah, champ. And he kind of pats you on the shoulder. Everyone's okay. Everyone's all right.
Look down, just sits.
You sit, and as you do, Serviad kind of just turns, shakes his head, and lowers it down to the ground, begins looking down. And he disappears.
Oh no! As look down, just goes, when did you... Oh.
And Thames and Alice wake back up. Sibiloni as well.
Look down is just fucking shaking.
And I think that is where we are going to end tonight's episode.
Oh my fuck!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Very much so appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Woo! Finally. I've been waiting for some certain things to happen for a very long time. Most certainly one of them. So very, very exciting episode. I hope you guys had a good one. Now make him kiss Varathia. You want him to turn back to the other country and run and go give Varathia a little smooch. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to support us directly, type in !Patreon, become one of our patrons on Patreon. We do a watch party for these episodes, either like the following day or the day after that, for the episode that just came out. If you guys missed it, also there's certain reward tiers for certain Patreon roles. You can become a certified member of Camp Neck, an actual character in Marth's dungeon itself, crafted by yours truly. And you also, for $20, you can get a Marth's Dungeon Season 2 t-shirt. So, I really appreciate you guys all watching this evening. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. Make sure you peep out the sponsor, Starforge Systems there. Pick up a Starforge PC. I'm sure there's plenty of deals that are going to be coming around come Cyber Monday and Christmas time. So, definitely keep an eye out for that. But other than that, I want you guys to have a lovely rest of your evening. I will see you next Friday with another Marth's Dungeon. And stay beautiful, my Dungeoneers. Peace.